Welcome to our video on effective communication skills for business success. In today's fast-paced business world, the ability to communicate effectively is more important than ever. Whether you are trying to persuade a client to buy your product or service, or simply trying to connect with your team, effective communication is key to achieving your goals. And let's be real. Nobody wants to be the person who sends that cringe-worthy email or gives that boring presentation. So, let's get started and learn how to become the ultimate communicator, like a boss. Understand your audience. The first step in effective communication is to understand your audience. This means considering factors such as their level of knowledge, their interests, and their needs. For example, if you are presenting to a group of technical experts, you may want to use more technical language and focus on the specific details of your product or service. But if you are presenting to a group of non-technical people, you may want to use simpler language and focus on the benefits of your product or service. And remember, if you are talking to a group of teenagers, don't use words like blimey or golly gosh. By understanding your audience, you can tailor your communication to be more effective and avoid any potential miscommunication. Be clear and concise. When communicating, it's important to be clear and concise. This means avoiding jargon and technical language, and instead using simple, easy-to-understand language. It also means getting straight to the point, without beating around the bush. For example, instead of saying our product has the capability to enhance performance by reducing friction, you could say our product makes things run smoother and faster. And if you are like me, you could say our product is like butter, it makes things run smoothly. By being clear and concise, you can ensure that your message is received and understood by your audience. Listen actively. Active listening is an essential component of effective communication. This means paying attention to what the other person is saying and making an effort to understand their point of view. By actively listening, you can build trust and rapport with the other person and show that you value their input. For example, if a client is explaining their concerns about your product, you should acknowledge their concerns and ask clarifying questions to better understand their perspective. And if they are talking about their cat, try to show interest, even if you're not a cat person. Listening actively also allows you to pick up on any potential issues or concerns that may arise during the conversation. Use nonverbal cues. Nonverbal cues, such as body language and tone of voice, are also important in communication. By paying attention to these cues, you can convey your message more effectively and build stronger relationships. For example, maintaining eye contact, smiling, and speaking in a confident tone of voice can help to convey your message more effectively. And if you are feeling really confident, try a power stance. It's like a superhero pose, but for business meetings. Nonverbal cues can also help to convey the emotions behind your message and make it more effective. Practice and feedback. Practice makes perfect. The more you communicate, the more you will get better at it. Also, feedback is important to know what you are doing well and what can be improved. For example, you can record yourself during a presentation and watch it back to see where you can improve. Also, you can ask for feedback from colleagues and mentors to know what areas you need to work on. And if you are feeling brave, you can ask your cat for feedback. They are usually very honest. Practice and feedback are essential for improving your communication skills and allowing you to adapt and evolve as a communicator. It's important to remember that communication is not a one-time event, but rather a continuous process that requires continuous improvement. Be adaptable. Being adaptable means being able to adjust your communication style to different situations and audiences. This could mean adjusting your tone, language, or even the format of your message. For example, when communicating with a remote team, you might use video conferencing or instant messaging to keep the conversation flowing, while in a face-to-face meeting, you might use visual aids to enhance your message. By being adaptable, you can ensure that your message is received and understood by your audience in the most effective way possible. Empathy. Empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. When communicating with others, it's important to be able to put yourself in their shoes and understand their perspective. This will help you to build trust and rapport and make your message more effective. For example, if a client is upset about a delay in delivery, it's important to understand their frustration and offer a solution, rather than just dismissing their concerns. Confidence. Confidence is key to effective communication. When you are confident in your message, it shows, and your audience is more likely to listen and engage with what you have to say. Confidence can be built by being well prepared, knowing your subject matter, and by practicing your communication skills. In conclusion, effective communication is essential for business success. By understanding your audience, being clear and concise, listening actively, using nonverbal cues, practicing, getting feedback, being adaptable, and showing empathy and confidence, you can communicate more effectively and achieve your goals. Remember to always strive to improve your communication skills and have fun with it. Thank you for watching.